Hi, my name is Chaplain Alexander, and as we continue looking at the events of Jesus' last week, day by day, we come upon Wednesday, today. Now, there are no confirmed events that were recorded for Wednesday of the Holy Week. However, today marks the beginning of Passover for our Jewish community. And within the Jewish tradition, it's custom to celebrate the journey from slavery to freedom. And it's custom to read the story of the Passover and reflecting on that 10th plague of the Egyptians. I'd like to read a portion of this story for you today. It can be found in the book of Exodus chapter 12. I'm going to be skipping around a little bit, and I'm going to be reading from the Message version. All right, so here we go. Chapter 12 in the book of Exodus. God said to Moses and Aaron while still in Egypt, "This month is to be the first month of the year for you. Address the whole community of Israel. Tell them that on the 10th of this month, each man is to take a lamb for his family, one lamb to a house. If the family is too small for a lamb, then share it with a close neighbor, depending on the number of persons involved." Now at this point, he tells them to take that lamb and to take the blood of the lamb and to put it on the door frames of their home. "And I will go through the land of Egypt on this night and strike down every firstborn in the land of Egypt, whether human or animal, and bring judgment on all the gods of Egypt. I am God. The blood will serve as a sign on the houses which you live. When I see the blood, I will pass over you. No disaster will touch you when I strike the land of Egypt. This will be a memorial day for you. You will celebrate it as a festival to God through the generations, a fixed festival celebration to be observed always." To be observed always. Now, when I read this story, it reminds me of a couple of things. One, God keeps his word. God keeps his promise. Whether we're talking about Moses and how God spoke to him through the burning bush and said, "I will free your people," or whether we're talking about Jesus and how he said he would die on the cross for our sins and then he would rise from the grave 3 days later. God keeps his promise. The second thing that I'm reminded of when reading the story is how God protects all those who call upon his name. Now, this doesn't mean that we'll never die or that we won't face any hardships. What it does mean is that he offers peace to us, both within our mind and our spirit. And he offers us himself, which is the greatest gift of all. So during this difficult time, during this Holy Week, let us remember that God protects us and he keeps his word. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you again tomorrow.